Hey guys, welcome back from another video from TDL DIY. So today we're going to be looking at the Samsung washer. There is a filter you got to clean in the washer, and I'm going to show you guys. So it's in this little door at the bottom of your washer. It says, please clean the filter every 2 months. And it has it in French as well. I left that sticker on. Probably most people take it off. But in this little, let me see, just pull it out. I broke one of my clips on it before, so mine comes all the way off. So inside, this is what inside looks like. Might be hard to see, but you got this hose. This hose you're going to drain into a, I don't know, small little bucket or container or whatever you got. Just make sure it's going to be big enough to hold at least 1.5 liters or so of water. So use whatever you want. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to clean it after because the stink is unreal. Like, you won't notice it like right away, but if you're holding it up and you take a smell of the water, it is pretty gross. So I'm going to show you guys quickly how to do that. And then here's the filter part. You're going to pull this screen out and you're going to clean it, and you're going to see the grossness. What you are actually probably throwing back into your washer and what your washer actually picks up over time. So I'm going to show you that, and we'll get back to you real quick. Okay, so you're going to want to have an empty pail or bucket that holds at least, we'll say about at least 1.5 liters. So what you're going to do is hold this up, or you can pinch it, just like this. That's what I did. I pinched it, and then this part might be a little bit hard, so you're going to twist and pull kind of at the same time, or you can pull straight out, whatever becomes easiest for you. So once that's out, I've already drained mine, and here it is. They had some stuff floating around and stuff in it. But then you're just going to hold it down until all the fluid comes out. There's going to be a bunch. Oh, still got some coming out of here. Let's see if I can hold it up. Yeah, you're going to want to hold it real low. I still got a little bit of water coming out, as you guys can see. I think it's all gone. You might have to lift it up and bring it down a couple times just to make sure you got all the water out. I think I'm good, but if you ever get close to it and kind of smell it, not that I'm suggesting you to do it, but you will notice quite an odor, and it is quite gross. So that is one reason why I decided to film this while I was doing my maintenance on this. The second reason is when I got to here, you're going to want to put a towel down too, just in case you didn't get everything out of the line. So you do the line first, and then you got to take the screen off, and this is gross. Like, look at that. That is gross. It's absolutely disgusting. And I don't know if you guys changed every 2 months. This has probably been longer, much longer than 2 months. But if you've never done this, this is going to be absolutely disgusting. And think about it. It's getting back into your clothes maybe. It's just gross. So the other thing you're going to want to do is get right in there and clean that stuff out. Maybe just paper towel or whatever you got, and just kind of rinse around in there, get that all cleaned up. So once you got this hosed off, or I don't know, use a paper towel, whatever, clean this up, clean up inside, then put her back together, and she'll be good for a little bit longer. But if you're, this could be one cause of why your washer stinks. There's other reasons, but this could be one of them. The other thing, guys, you want to leave this door open. Always leave your washer door open so that you got ventilation, you got some fresh air going in there, and you get that air out, and you got a little bit of movement of air in there. If you just, after you wash your clothes, you close it, it's going to build up with, it's going to be a little bit warm over time because your house is warm, it's going to build up some mildew and maybe mold, and it's just absolutely disgusting, guys. You want to clean that out. Every once in a while too. It's been a little bit for me since I cleaned this too, but get in here and like it stinks. Like this has been maybe 6 months or a year since I did in here because I was away for a bit. But yeah, you guys got to clean that out too. Just get maybe some water, some bleach, or some type of disinfectant, and just take a old towel or cloth and just get in there and just clean all inside as best you can. Just take it and just kind of wipe in there, because the drier you keep it, the better. But if you get rid of some of this old nasty stuff, your washer's not going to stink as bad. I'm going to clean this up and get back to you guys, and once it's all cleaned up, we'll show you, put her back together, and yeah. Okay guys, I got this all cleaned up. It looks good. Basically I used a paper towel to get some of the big stuff off. If it didn't come off, then I put it in my sink with like the spray function on my tap, and that pushed off the rest of it. So what I'm going to do now, we're just going to take a paper towel, get in there and just kind of wipe some of that stuff off. All it is, guys, is lint and hair and stuff like that from your clothes. See, that's pretty gross. All it is lint and hair and stuff that is just, it's wet and it's just been stuck in there and it's breaking down and it's stinking because it's rotting. So that's all that is. But you know, with anything else, you wanna clean it up and make sure there's no mold and stuff like that that's getting back in your clothes potentially. Or I'm not sure exactly how this system's built, but it's better to keep things clean, and they have a port there to clean it for a reason. And I guarantee most of us don't do it. And you know what? That's it's just the way it is. Most people don't do maintenance. They don't do it on their cars. They don't do it on things they have, and it's the way we've come to in this world. You know, there's some things that need a lot of maintenance, and what happens is we run it until it breaks, and then we just go buy a new one, which is fine, I guess. But to make your device or your car or whatever it is, we should try to do the maintenance and keep up with it, guys, so that we don't have to waste our money and save money to keep our device or vehicle running, so it's not going to cost us a lot more down the road, where we have to buy a new washer or whatever. So if you can do it, that's good. Now, some of this maintenance, guys, whether it's your car or your washer or whatever, you might not have the know-how. That's fine. Look online, see if there's something on there that can help you out. And some of it, you're going to need to pay somebody, a technician, to come look at it. That's just the way it is. You know, with cars, we don't have all these diagnostic tools and stuff. And you know, my videos are all about trying to save money. And I say a lot is, you don't need to pay a mechanic to do this and this and this. There are some things, yes, you don't need to, but there's a lot of stuff, guys, that there still needs to be a professional and somebody to maintain this stuff. So once it gets out of the point of you being able to do it yourself, that's why we have professionals. That's why we pay these people big money to do it for us. And not everything we can do ourselves, so that's fine. But my videos are to show that you can do a lot of the stuff yourself to save you a lot more money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some type of cloth and just clean in there. And once that's done, that's pretty much it, guys. I just did just a quick little. I was basically just focused on this right here. But that's all my video is all about, is just cleaning it out and making sure it's good to go. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and stay tuned. Okay guys, so I just got a microfiber cloth here. And I just sprayed it with some just all-purpose cleaner because I didn't want to discolor my microfiber cloth. But you could use bleach and like a water mixture, would be very good. So we're gonna just wipe inside of here, you know, scrub it pretty good. Just get it all, I sprayed a little bit in there, so we'll just clean that up. Alright, so you're going to want to get in between these as best as you can and just run your cloth all in there. You don't have to go all the way around because the water is going to settle like right around from about here to here. You know, try to get in there and scrub it as best you can. You know, cleaner you keep this stuff, the less problems and less stink you'll have in your house. Just get in there and just kind of just get as best you can. That's all you can really do. Now you're gonna have to go get inside another lip. As you can see right in there, guys, it is pretty gross, so we're just going to take our cloth right inside and just push real hard. Look at all that stuff we got out of there. That is pretty gross. So we're just going to flip it around and get inside this rubber here. Just do it again. See, that's a lot better. We'll just kind of inspect it. Definitely is a lot better, guys. But as you can see, there's still some more in there, but this is something that it's kind of hard to get on camera. But we'll get some more. See look at that. That is just gross. You got to get in there, guys. So yeah, that looks a lot better already. You know, keep the stink down a bit. So that's what you want. It's not going to be perfect, but you know, if you do this every month or whatever, or just take a periodic look and just be like, oh, it's getting kind of gross. We're gonna get in there and clean it up. That's all there is. So I'll show you a little trick on here. You know, it gets scummy and stuff. A good little trick for that one is Goo Gone. I find it works really good because that stuff just gets caked on there, I find, and just a bit of Goo Gone on a rag works great. So I'm just gonna it might be hard to see, but might be able to see right there, right on the bottom side. It's kind of scummy, or if you can kind of see through, it's kind of scummy like right up in here. You might not be able to see that on camera, but it's pretty gross. It's not the worst I've seen it. We just squirt a little bit on here, get on our, and I find it works really good, just getting that scum off. You got to put a little elbow grease in there, but yeah, it's coming right off real good. Find it gets it real nice and clean. Easier if you have two hands, so you can support it. Look at that, it's almost brand new again. And you'll hear it, guys, like you'll hear where it snags a bit, and that's where there's still a lot of old mildew and hard water deposits and stuff. So yeah, looks much better now. Look at that, it's all cleaned up. So I find Goo Gone works really good for that, because I find that stuff gets sticks on pretty good. Again, I don't think I've tried some bleach and water on this, but I know I tried Goo Gone and it worked really good. So that's what I use now. And I think you can get Goo Gone from, I can't remember where I got this, maybe Dollar Store, no, maybe not, maybe Canadian Tire or something. Just look in your local, I don't know, cleaning store or wherever you get cleaning products, and just check for this, or look online where they sell it. So yeah, I find it works really good. It removes grease, gum, stickers, crayon, tape, more of that sticky residue from like stickers and tape and stuff. It works really good for that. Hey guys, so since we've been talking about cleaning your washer, we've already talked about cleaning the door, the glass part here. We talked about if you have a filter like the Samsungs, some of the Samsungs or most of the Samsungs do. We talked about how to clean the filter. We talked about how to clean all in here. Again, you're going to want to go around, but like I said, a lot of the stuff is from like here to here, like this whole area right in here. From here to here, that's where most of the stuff is, but you're going to want to go around, just make sure everything's good. So the other two places that we should talk about is, got a little bit of soap in, it's ready for the next load. This piece comes out, you're going to want to take this out and give it a scrub. So there's a couple ways you could do that. Once you got it all out, these all come out. They got some clips and stuff. So it just comes out just like this. So this has some clips and stuff like that. Some of the pieces just pop right out easy. I'll just show you real quick. So like the bleach pops right out. This one has some clips you're gonna have to pop out. This just pops right out. No big deal. I think this one has some clips too. So you're gonna want to take all that out, scrub it down. Now, what you can do, you could also take this. You can take that front piece off right there. Everything's clipped on. What you can do, the dishwasher machine, it'll clean up most of that stuff for you guys. You don't have to scrub. It's kind of a lazy way, but it does a really good job. Again, you know, it works really good. You might have to go around after and just give it a quick wipe down if it left anything else, but that's the way to do it. In here, you're just going to want to rinse it out with a cloth. And again, you can use bleach and water. You can use vinegar and water. You can use all-purpose cleaner, whatever you prefer, whatever you like. You can use chemicals, or you can use just vinegar and water. So stuff that's not really harmful to you. It depends on how you feel about that stuff. I like to use, not all the time, but I like to use a lot of natural stuff like that. So like vinegar and like baking soda, stuff like that. It's a good cleaner. It's a strong cleaner. It doesn't always work for some things, but it does a very good job. So in here, you're going to want to do 2 cycles. So I've seen a lot of people, and they say you can put baking soda in here and then run it on the hottest, longest setting possible. Once that cycle is all done, you're going to want to do it again. You're going to throw some vinegar in there and put it on the hottest, longest cycle again. So I haven't done the baking soda thing. I have done, so it's one box of baking soda and 2 cups of vinegar. And again, there's 2 separate cycles that's going to be done, and this will help sanitize and get rid of some of that odor, which is good. I haven't used the baking soda inside. I'm going to give that a try. I've seen it on some other channels, and it seems like people do it, and it seems good. I could see some downsides of that. Sometimes, if you ever mix water and baking soda up, the baking soda, you can stir it all up, but then eventually settles to the bottom again. So that's the only concern I have with that. Somewhere in the line, it's going to settle in the lines. But yeah, I mean, it's being forced out with a pump, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It could build up over time. I'm not quite sure. But I've read a lot of comments and stuff, and I've used vinegar. So I guess there's 2 ways you can do vinegar. I guess some machines, as soon as you turn it on, if it feels like there's any leftover water or anything, it will automatically pump that out. So putting in vinegar right in here may not work for your machine. But what you can do is put the vinegar in here. Hey guys, that's how you're gonna clean it out, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna try the baking soda and vinegar. I've done vinegar before. It works really good. But I'm going to try the baking soda first cycle. Again, hottest possible cycle for as long as possible. And then, again, do a second cycle with your 2 cups of vinegar. So your 1 box is the small box, guys, of baking soda, and it's roughly 2 cups. So you're just going to sprinkle that in there, throw it in, set it on, longest, hottest setting, let that sanitize clean, and then once that's done, you do it with the vinegar, and you should have a pretty squeaky clean washer. So that's the end of my video, guys. Thanks for watching. So you know how to clean the inside, you know how to clean where you put your laundry soap, you know how to clean your water filter, or your filter if you have that in your washing machine, and in the rubber and the door. So that's everything, guys. That's everything you need to know to properly clean your washer. If there's anything else you would like to know, maybe we'll do a dryer one after. You know, you got to make sure your dryer vent and all that stuff is clean, and you can take a shot back with that. But we're not talking about that right now. Maybe I'll do another video on that one. So thanks, guys, for watching, and feel free to subscribe, leave a comment down below of your experiences or how you clean your washer. Would be great. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the bell for any notifications for new content that I post up, and you know, hit that share button so you and your friends and other people can enjoy my videos as well. Thanks, guys.